Hey, Kevin. Hope you are well. Just wanted to ask you a question about the Kentucky presence on this roster. You got yourself, Julius, Emmanuel, Nerlens, and you got Kenny Payne now on the staff. Two-part. What's it like having all your fellow Wildcats, and also what has Kenny Payne meant to you both in Kentucky and him being back here? What you think that's going to do for your development?
Yeah, I mean, it's great having, all the Kentucky guys around the facility and around the league. I mean, that's one of the reasons a lot of guys go to Kentucky is to be in the position that I'm in now as that's playing in the NBA. So, I mean, it's great to have BB and family around the facility. We're just going to continue to work hard. KP's going to push us every single day. And we're just getting ready to work this season. But having KP here is huge for me because he helped me out a lot at Kentucky, just really just get me outside my comfort zone, pushing me past my limits, just getting me better every single day. So it's always great to have someone like that in your corner.
Next question comes from Mark Berman in the New York Post.
Hey, Kevin. Kenny, actually, I talked to him when he was still at Kentucky about your season, and he thought that maybe you lost a little bit of confidence on the court. How much do you feel you have to prove this season?
I mean, I don't think I have much to prove to anyone. Really just proving myself. I mean, I put in a lot of work this summer, especially with everything going on, the season ending early. I really just prided myself on just staying in the gym, just getting better every single day. I was traveling to different cities, getting a lot of good work in, staying safe. I spent a lot of time with family, but this season is huge for me. I think going to the season, I have a lot of confidence right now. I think the coaching staff has a lot of faith in me, and they're going to push me every single day. The players around me, we're going to compete every single day in practice. So I think, and I'm expecting a huge season for me, and I'm really ready to get to work.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for doing this. I know you talked about having the confidence this year and what you feel like this year is going to be, but how hard was last year to go through two coaches, see your minutes reduced a lot as a young player? How tough was that to go through?
Yeah, it was tough, but, I mean, this league is a business. I mean, things happen. People get traded. Stuff happens in the organization, but, I just try to stay focused as much as possible. I mean, I think last year, I think all the guys did a really good job of just staying focused with everything going on, just continue to put work in every single day. I mean, last year was rough, but, I mean, I stayed in the gym all year last year and just continue to get better. And unfortunately, we had the coaches changes, and I wish them coaches nothing but the best. But, I mean, I think we got a really good coaching staff this year and a lot of new guys that are really ready to work and really ready for this year.
Ian Begley, SNY.
Kevin, thanks for doing this. I hope your family and friends are well. Is there one or two things that your focus was on this off season that, Knicks fans or people watching the games might be able to see on the court? Is there anything that you focused on over the few months that you were away?
I mean, I really just working on all aspects of my game. I think something big for me this summer was really getting in great shape. Going into the season, Coach Tibbs was really preaching that all summer long to all the players, making sure that they come into camp being in shape. And I think that's going to be huge for all of us going into the season, especially for me, just having energy, going out there every single night and performing hard every single night.
Rebecca Harlow, MSG.
Kevin, looking forward to working with you again. But, it's interesting. You've gone from being one of the youngest players to one of the longest tenured Knicks here. How are you going to approach your leadership role this year, just being one of the guys who can help the younger players understand what it takes to handle playing in New York?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here, it's about to be my third year, so I mean, I've been here for 2 years now, and just really enjoy playing in the Garden. And Obi comes to ask me a lot of questions now. We've been chopping up a little bit, quickly. He's from Kentucky. He's been asking me a few questions every now and then. So I really just really want to communicate as much as possible, help the guys out as much as possible playing in the Garden. But those guys are very confident in their game, very confident in themselves. All the new players are. I don't think we'll have a really problem playing in the Garden this year. But any questions, anything that they have, I'm here for them. Obviously, being a leader, just stepping up, communicating better on and off the court as well.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, Kevin, you talked about working out a lot and with the weights and stuff. Have you put on like any muscle weight since the end of last season? And I think Obi said that you guys were working out together in Jersey. Is that
Yeah.
right? I was just wondering what your impressions were of him.
Yeah, I mean, to the first question, I put on some great weight this summer. I've gotten a lot stronger. Like I said, I've been really just working on putting weight on my body, lower body getting stronger, upper body, just staying in the weight room, just continue to get stronger each and every day. I think that's also another huge aspect that's going to really help me out on and off the court as well. But going back with Obi, I mean, me and Obi worked out for, I want to say, a month maybe in Jersey. And, just coming in every single day, just really working out with him, post-ups, shooting up, getting up a lot of threes, pick and roll stuff. And that was my first time ever meeting him. And we kind of got along right away. Every single day we was just lifting, getting in the gym every single morning. But right then and there, I knew he was going to be a great player in the league. And I didn't even know we was going to end up getting him, obviously. But I'm glad to have him on the team. It's one of my good guys. I mean, me and him did a lot of really good work this summer, so I'm really looking forward to getting on the court with him this year.
Spencer Julian, MSG.
Coach Tibbs is obviously known for his defensive, obviously great defensive teams wherever he's been. Just wondering how you think he's going to be able to push you and make you a better defensive player.
Yeah, I mean, that's during the mini camp earlier in the summer. I mean, that's all he really preaches, making sure that, that I lock in defensively, rebounding in the right spots, rotations. And that's something that he really pushed all of us to do over the summer. And I think he's really going to continue to push us during camp and throughout the season to really take our defense to another level. I think we all have the tools to be a great defender. And I think that he's really going to push us to really be a great defender, team defense and individual defense as well. So, I mean, that's something that he's been preaching to me all summer, and I'm really looking forward to, just getting out there, learning more from him, and really taking my game to another level.
We have time for 2 more questions. Next one is from Steph Bondi, The Daily News.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
What were your impressions, both, I guess, during this training camp here and working out in Jersey, what were your impressions of Obi's game? And did he do some things athletically that kind of shocked you?
Oh, yeah, he's a freak athlete, man. Come in the gym, 8 in the morning, first shot is a between the legs dunk. Like, it's just crazy that his athleticism is where it is at now. But he's only going to continue to get better. I mean, he can really stretch the floor, shoot the ball really well. He's in great shape right now. We're going to be a great transition team just because we got a lot of guys that really can fly. He's a high flyer, so we're going to really get out and run on the transition. But, I mean, his game is perfect for the league now. I mean, he can stretch the floor. He can run the floor well, and he really take advantage of other teams' big. So I'm really looking forward to Tibbs, coaching him and the other coaches, really getting him better throughout the year. But, I mean, he's going to be a great player for us this season.
And our last question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Kevin. You got shuttled around a little bit to different positions in your first 2 years. And does it matter to you what role you have and particularly reclaiming a starting job?
Yeah, I think everyone going into the training camp is really, fighting for minutes and fighting for spots on the team. So I think obviously that's one of the things that I really want to do is go into the camp with the mindset and the confidence that I can really start on this team. So I'm going to go in there and we're going to compete every single day. I know it's not going to be easy. I know we're going to get pushed every single day, but I mean, that's everyone's goal is to really get good minutes and really have a good position to really play on this team. But I mean, like I said, we all can compete every single day. We got a lot of great guys on the team, and I'm really looking forward to getting started with camp.